Hello, I am Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we will look into AI-powered community moderation in Web3. We will see what are all the tools and technology we can use to moderate various crypto or blockchain communities in the Web3 space. See, one of the main goal of the Web3 community is to make sure your users are all using the platform in a easy way so that no single user can offend other users, and also you can able to identify trends, sentiment, what are all they discussing, are they discussing illegal act matter or legal matter, all those things you can able to identify and moderate your users, those who are using your uh, Web3 community platform. So the one of the main challenge in that is the scalability. You don't know when more users are going to log in and they are going to discuss. Say, for example, if we have a marketing campaign email sending 1,000 users and everybody is seeing it and they will be discussing about that marketing campaign in your chat group, or you may be launching a crypto airdrop and they will be talking about that. So you need to make sure that you are able to gauge how many users are using and whether the users are real users or bots. All those you can able to identify and eliminate using the various AI-powered tools and technologies. Say, for example, if your users are all bots, then you are not getting any value out of it. You don't know what they are going to use and what they are scrapping from your website discussion groups. You need to make sure that only real users, not other software programs or bots, are using your uh, community platform. And also, you need to make sure that the users are all being managed and treated in a way that is viable and that is easy for them to use your tools and technologies. And you need to make sure that all the users are following community rules and regulations. If somebody is violating, you need to identify them and then you have to take appropriate actions. The appropriate actions could be anything they do. You may suspend the user or you may suspend them for a couple of hours, couple of days, whatever the rules you have set it up, you need to follow it in real time. It could be 24/7 activities. You don't have to be in front of the monitor and watching it. So if you have a proper AI powered tools and you can able to achieve this in easier way than using the manual tools or people moderating your discussion groups. The real-time content analysis, as we discussed earlier, you need to make sure that you have the tools and technologies that you are using to identify what they are discussing, what the users are discussing, and then identify if there are any harmful content anybody is posting or anybody's discussion. And it could be in any language. Say if you have a community platform that has users from multiple different countries. They may not speak English. They may be speaking different languages, and your chat groups might be getting messages from different languages. They might be typing in English, but they might be using different languages to communicate. You need to make sure that you have the tools to understand what they are entering in your chat groups, what they are discussing, and if they are violating any of the norms. All those things. You need to make sure you are doing it in real time so that your community members are safe and they are welcoming environment. If anybody is returning or anybody is using vulgar or violent languages, you need to make sure that you are taking appropriate actions so that they wouldn't be doing it and your community members are feel safe using your platform. And sentiment analysis is the one of the critical aspect of any community moderation. Say you are launching a airdrop for your new crypto token. For that, you have sent a mass email campaign for thousands of users, and they are all coming and discussing about that particular offering that you are providing for your community members. You need to understand what exactly they are talking about, one thing, and then the sentiment. The sentiment is basically whether they are talking about positive, negative, or they're completely out of the way, they don't like what you are offering, or they are really interested in purchasing your airdrop tokens for the price that you are offering. All those sentiments you can able to identify and understand what they are talking about using various AI tools and technologies that are available to moderate your community sentiment. So all those things needs to happen in real time. If we are collecting the data and then analyzing offline, that's not going to help. You need to understand in real time and make appropriate changes accordingly. Say, for example, you are sending a mass email campaign and you are saying that all the community members are all getting 10% discount. Your community members may feel it is really good discount for them to purchase, or they may be telling that it is really low and they have been a loyal customer, and other NFT tokens are all giving 30% discount for the first time buyers in the community, and you are just giving only 10%. So you need to understand what they're talking about and sweeten their offer to increase from the 10% to 20% or 30%. All those things you can able to do if we have the proper AI tools and technologies you are using to understand the sentiment of your customers, those who are using your platform. And another thing, important aspect of in the community moderation is the anomaly detection. Um, Based on the data that you collect in real time, you need to identify whether the spikes in data volume or the user volume is real or it's unusual potential bot. It's basically the bots are software programs that pretend that they are users, but they are not real users. They'll come and they sabotage your users group. They may post anonymous discussions. They may start anonymous discussions, and then they'll sway your users to use a different platform. All those are possible in any community, especially in Web3 community. It is happening a lot more than in the non-Web3 communities or in the Web2 world. So you need to make sure that your AI tools understand and detect this anomaly using various machine learning algorithms. That's the software, AI softwares that are supported within your platform to understand and remove those bots in a real time so that your community members are safe. And also you can able to use the proper moderation tools for your moderators to make sure your community is sound and safe within your channel, whatever you are using within your Web3 platforms. And also, as I discussed earlier, the AI-powered language translation is very important, especially in the Web3, because you might have customers coming from multiple different countries, and obviously they are not all going to speak in English. So you need to have the proper AI tools to understand what they are discussing in various languages and take appropriate actions. If they are talking about genuine issues, yeah, then definitely it is good. But they may be using a different language to do some uh, activities, non-legal activities that you don't want your members to read those type of content. So you need to make sure that you are removing those content. They may be posting it genuinely, hoping that that is legal to do within your community, or there might be a bots, they might be doing it. So you don't know who they are. But bottom line is you need to have the AI powered translation happening in real time so that you can understand what exactly they are posting the content and identify and remove the illegal content from your community platforms. And also your AI powered language translation needs to happen to understand and support your community members. So say they may be asking some questions how to use some features of your platform, or what exactly you are selling in the NFT. They may have some genuine questions. They may be sending those questions in a different language other than English. You need to understand in real time and answer those questions for the users, so that you can make the customer, your community members happy, so that they will purchase or they will continue to engage with your community, and ultimately they'll purchase your NFT tokens that you are launching. And then the rule book. Any community will have certain types of rules and regulations you want to create before you start the community, or in the middle of the community, you may change the rules based on the community members' discussions and input from your community members. And then these rules can be different from different channels. You may have multiple channels. Within one channel, there might be some rules, and within the second channel you may have a different set of community rules for that channel, so your community members decide. And also you as a platform owner, you will have a global community rules like no threats, no vulgar postings, no bad interactions with the users, those type of rules, right? So all those rules you can codify within the blockchain platforms. So when somebody joins, they know what are all the rules that you are going to use and what are the rules your community is going to support. And then they know upfront that those are all the rules they need to obey, and nobody can change. Even if you want to change, you can't change because it's all codified in the blockchain. So that's the one important difference in the Web3 world than the Web2 world. In the Web2 world, say if you are using Meta or X or any of the platforms, they can change the rules based on whatever they want to do. But in the Web3 world, one of the critical aspect of the Web3 world is, as a platform owner, you need to set the rules in upfront. And if you codify those rules in blockchain, then your consumers or customers, they know that you cannot change the rules. If you have to change the rules, then there will be a voting, and all the members of your community need to vote, and then only you can able to change the rules. So all those things makes your platform more transparent for all the users, those who are using your platform to discuss various things. And then the another important aspect of the in the Web3 world is in AI is the contextual understanding and moderation based on what you find from the discussion groups. And see, the one of the thing is that says, in the Web3 is they might be discussing about a particular crypto or particular NFT token or particular blockchain, and you need to understand what they are talking about from the context of they might be using in English, they might be using in a different language. You need to make sure that you have the tools to understand the context they are discussing about, what they are talking about, and then you understand and take appropriate actions. So there are sophisticated AI models are available, like for example, ChatGPT. I'm sure you all would have used ChatGPT for asking questions and get answers. So there are LLM models are available within the AI community moderation tools for you to understand your overall content from the discussion groups and understand the sentiment of your the discussion they are doing, and also the semantic of the overall discussion they are making in various chat groups. See, within one chat group, they are talking about one particular issue, and it could be a joke. There might be somebody is posting about some sarcastic comment, and you need to understand whether it's a sarcasm or it's a genuine threat for somebody, or they are just doing it for a joke purpose between two users within your community. You don't want to flag them as bad content if it is a sarcasm. But in the same way, you need to understand that if somebody is posting comment that is not sarcasm, then you need to flag them it's a bad content. So you need to have the AI tools to understand the context of the postings that's being posted and understand and take appropriate actions. So the understanding the contextual meaning of the content that's being posted in your chat groups are very critical in your moderation tools that you use within your platform. And the proactive moderation strategies. So as we discussed earlier, any tools and technologies you use, it needs to have a appropriate mechanism for you to understand what they are posting. Say some user have repeat offenders, and you keep giving warnings to them. First time you give a 1 day blocking for them not to post, and then the second time they violate it. And you need to know that your AI tools that are helping you to moderate understand those behavior for those particular users and make them aware of them. Anything they post, they need to analyze in real time and take appropriate actions. So all those tools and technologies you use needs to have appropriate mechanism for you to moderate your Web3 communities so that your people are safe and they'll feel happy to use your tools and technologies within your channel. And another important technique in the AI tools is the human in the loop approach. See, you cannot give everything to AI tools to make the decisions to flag appropriate, inappropriate content, and then understand the sentiment analysis on all those. You need to have your moderators are in the middle, and the AI tools are helping your moderators to achieve their goals of understanding users' concerns and have empathy to the users, those who are using your platform. So, whatever AI tools you are using to moderate your Web3 community, it needs to have appropriate features for you to have your real moderators helping them to understand what is going on in your platform. So this gives the trust between your users, those who are using, and also the moderators that are moderating various channels within your Web3 community platform. And the transparency and ethical guidance guidelines. See, using the AI that gives you a very transparent role for you to moderate the content. And also within the Web3, as I said earlier, all the rules are all codified within the blockchain. So your users know what they are signing in. You cannot change the rules, what to use, what not to use, all those in the once they join. Say one user is joining your community and they have been actively using 2 years, 3 years, and they are following all the rules and everything, and they are bringing in more and more people around them. You cannot ban them. It is possible if they are using meta platforms like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or X, they can able to ban because within the Web 2, if the control is within the centralized company, they are controlling the content, they are controlling who can be the member. Even in some cases, they can change the user name also. Whatever user ID they are using, they can change it. But in the Web3 world, it's not possible because all those are all codified in the blockchain, and anything that is there in the blockchain, that is a constant. The only way you can able to change is to have users, your community members vote, and then if it passes 50% or whatever the community rules you have, only then you can able to change whatever you have codified within the blockchain. So this gives the transparency for all the users, those who are going to use, those who are using your community platform. And also it gives the ethical guidelines for you to make sure that you are following all the rules and regulations that you are set in the initial stage of your launching of your new Web3 community platform. Addressing challenges in the AI moderation. So the data quality and quantity is two critical points in the Web3 world, especially if you are using AI. You need a large quantity of data that you collect, starting from the day one you are launching over a period of time, and you need to make sure that you are managing your data and you are cleaning the data and then feeding it to the LLM model within your AI tools that you are using, so that your AI tools can understand what exactly you are talking about, whether that the discussion is sarcasm or it's a genuine threat or it's illegal activities. It should, you should be, the LLM tools or the AI tools that you are using able to needs to have a large volume of data that is very unique to your community members, so that based on that discussion and based on the rules you provide, it will identify correctly whether a particular discussion is good or not good, or it's legal or illegal. And all those is possible by making sure that you are collecting the data is properly being managed within your tools. And ultimately, the AI tools that you use is going to give a good experience for your user to come to that platform, the discussion groups, start discussing with your users, so that they'll feel happy, they'll feel welcoming using your tools and technologies, and that helps you to boost your NFT tokens launch or whatever you are selling, whether you are selling NFT tokens or you are selling a new crypto wallet or whatever your plan is. You need to have a web community in the Web3, so that you can grow with your community. As more and more users are coming into your community, you can sell more and more of your services and products that you are planning to offer for your customers. So the AI helps in a big way to grow, to manage the community. And then these are all the tools that you must have in your Web3 world for your successful product launch and to continue to grow your customer base. That's all I want to discuss in this video. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. And please help us to subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this YouTube channel. And also, we do have a platform, but we don't have AI related tools, but we do have a Web2, Web3 analytical platform within our website. You can visit our website, analytickit.com, and you can learn more about our company. And also, if you go to dpa.analytic.com, you can start using Web2 and Web3 tools. There are a lot of videos I have put in this channel. If you have any questions or concerns about any particular feature of our tools, please let us know. We will help you. We send us an email or post a comment, or you can also watch various YouTube videos within our channel. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Bye.